What's up, guys? Welcome to another video and welcome to the start of my Rutcation series. So I'm headed to Oklahoma right now, meeting up with my good buddy Ryan, and gonna be hunting some public ground as well as possibly some private ground that he's got some access to out here. He's been seeing a couple of really nice bucks. He had an opportunity on a great buck here a couple weeks ago, just didn't work out. So I'm headed out there. Hopefully we can get on some deer. But guys, I'm so freaking excited. The Rutcation series is here. Rutcation 2.0 2020. Oklahoma, Nebraska, and then off to Missouri. I can't wait, guys. I got tags in my pocket, burning a hole, and I'm ready to do some hunting. So I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Here we go. It's time. Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to Oklahoma. Today is day one and the start of my Rutcation 2.0 tour. It's October 24th, and I'm hunting out here in Oklahoma with my buddy Ryan Haynes of One Shot Productions. Man, he's got an awesome spot set up out here. This is a piece of private ground that he's got some permission on. Not a huge piece of ground, but it's the right piece of ground. So, we're going to kind of mix it up this week and hunt a mixture of public and private. So we started over here on the private ground. Ryan's got a couple of sets already hung, including the one that I'm hunting in right now. It's a sweet little setup. We've got a big oak ridge right to my left, and he's got this stand set up overlooking it. He's had a trail camera out here, and for the past several days there's been mature bucks hitting it, but it's either right after last shooting light or right before first shooting light. So I'm hoping that one of these bucks get up on their feet this morning, because there was a big cold front that came through actually while I was driving down here last night. And man, I'm excited. Ryan's hunting down in the oak bottoms. He's just about a quarter mile over on another piece of property, and so yeah, we've got our fingers crossed. It's here. Like I say, guys, day one Rutcation. I'm going to be hunting here in Oklahoma for at least 4 days, hopefully 4 to 5 days. Head back to Nebraska, hunt there for a week, and then head out to Missouri and hunt there for a week. So all in all, it should be about 3 weeks of action brought to you guys semi-live. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. We're going to settle in, and hopefully we get some deer to come in. Well, it's been a fairly slow morning for me so far. Ryan was texting me, and he's down on the interior. He's kind of hunting where the Oak Ridge line drops off, down in the Oak Flats. And I'm up on top of the ridge line, and I'm hunting this top field where the ridge line meets. So I haven't seen any deer this morning, but Ryan has seen, he saw 2 bucks, then heard another couple of bucks sparring, just real lightly. And so he touched the horns together himself, and he called another buck in, like right below his tree stand. So he's had a little bit of action this morning. Nothing, no mature bucks, no big shooters. I'm going to try to game plan when we get back to the house and figure out where I'm going to hunt tonight. Might do a hanging hunt, we'll see, but yeah, it's been a beautiful morning though. The temperatures, it's like 41 degrees, cold. This is the first big cold front that this part of Oklahoma has had, so it's cool that I'm here hunting this. Little fun fact, this is actually my first time ever even being to Oklahoma, let alone hunting it. So I'm excited to be out here. I'm excited to be hunting and kicking off the Rutcation series like this. It's just a ton of fun hunting out here with a good buddy. And on top of that, today's going to be a really good day because when we get out of the tree stand and head back to the house, we're going to watch the Justin Gaethje versus Khabib Nurmagomedov fight, the UFC fights. Going to be a ton of fun. If you guys have followed along, maybe on my Instagram and stuff like that, you'll know I'm a pretty big UFC fan, Bellator fan. I'm a big fan of mixed martial arts in general. I've got a couple of really good buddies who are into it and who are fighters, and it's just a lot of fun. I love the technical aspect of the sport, and a ton of fun to watch and help support. So so it's going to be a lot of fun. The nice thing is the fights, like the main card starts, I think, at noon or 1 o'clock, so we'll be able to watch all of the fights and get back out here to hunt for the evening. So, like I say, it's been a beautiful morning so far, just pretty slow on the deer movement for me. I'm excited to link back up with Ryan and kind of game plan for tonight, but if I don't see anything else, I will see you guys back down on the ground, headed back to the truck. Well, it's about 10:45, and just saw my first deer in the stand. Young doe just worked her way out of this cedar thicket and crossed right in front of my tree stand, about 20 yards, and she just milled around for a little bit. She was acting a little bit skittish, and she worked her way back into the tree line, and I could hear her moving back down the ridge. So not a whole lot for action, but at least we had a small doe come through. So I'm gonna get a hold of Ryan. Like I say, it's about 10:45. Gonna see if he's seen anything else, and if not, we're gonna probably head back towards the truck here pretty soon and start watching the fights. Should be fun.
All right, made it back to the truck, met back up with Ryan. What did you see? I ended up seeing 8 deer, so a few spikes and some doe and an unknown, whatever it was, came out, whatever came up from behind me, snuck up downwind and just kind of moved on through. So
And that looks like a deer, isn't it?
it's 100% a deer.
There's a deer on the road right now. Right as we're talking. Is he?
No, it's a pit bull.
Oh, it's a pit bull?
Yeah. What's up, Bubba? Oh, it's just
Oh my gosh, I
little
don't know what
dog,
that
but
is.
man, he's fat.
Oh, no. Okay, there's the little...
Oh,
okay.
okay.
There's a little rot.
A couple of them. I thought I heard
Nice.
some dogs barking too. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely will. So we're gonna go watch some UFC fights and eat some wild game. What do you got? Elk and
Got elk, antelope. The wife actually made a breakfast casserole earlier, so before she left. So maybe we can munch on a little of that and then make some elk, antelope, and some potatoes. You get some decoy action tonight.
So Ryan's gonna set the edge of a food plot with a decoy and see if that big buck that's been showing up on camera, he's got a camera over on that food plot, and we're hoping he shows up tonight. Tries to challenge the decoy, Ryan can get a shot, but I'm gonna go way back down on the riverbed. There's a stand that Ryan's got set up down there, so gonna head in there, see if there's any more rubs and scrapes that's popped up, but hunt that tonight, and hopefully something works its way through and we can get a shot. I think I'm gonna head out, dude.
Yeah, dude. Hey, good luck, man.
Yeah, dude. Good
I'll
luck.
see you. You should meet me back here.
Yep.
I'll see you, dude.
All right, later. Reached our destination. Gonna climb up in this thing and start hunting. This is some big timber. I think I'm gonna do some calling. Definitely gonna rattle from this set, just because of how, thick it is in here. I want to try to bring something to me, because the chances of a mature buck walking by, there's always that chance, but kind of heighten your chances if you can get some horns cracked together in this type of situation. Man, it is a beautiful evening. The walk in here was quite a bit further than I thought it was going to be. It was just under 1 mile, but it's super, super thick in here. So that 1 mile felt more like 2. But down below this stand that Ryan's got hung, right along this riverbed, the river's only maybe 80 yards to my left. There's a big bottom right behind me. Squirrel. Kept hearing something behind me. I thought maybe it was a deer, but there's so many squirrels in here. This place is just loaded with acorns. So if these deer are gonna get up and feed for the evening, there's a good chance that they might follow this riverbed down and feeding on these acorns in this low brow, and kind of work their way up to where I came from, which is the top destination fields. So I think I'm in pretty tight to the bedding, but yeah, it's a sweet little setup. That ought to get him riled up. Don't worry, I broke out the munchies. Did you hear that? It's Sounded like dynamite going off. Well guys, we're getting real close to last light. At least here in the dark timber, it's starting to get real dark. It's actually about 20 minutes of shooting light left, but here in about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm not gonna have very much light to be able to see. I'm gonna start slowly getting things picked up and wrapped up here in the stand. Not much action tonight, but that's all right. Still a beautiful evening, and gonna meet back up with Ryan at the truck, head back to the house and grab some food. We decided actually to cook the antelope and elk steaks later on tonight because we got so wrapped up with watching the fights. We didn't have time to make them, so we're gonna make those tonight, have a great dinner, and head to bed, do it all over again tomorrow, hopefully with some new spots and possibly see some deer. So we'll see you guys back on the trail.
Well guys, back at the truck, head back home. We're gonna grab some antelope steak and elk steak and just watch some baseball games, head to bed, grab some sleep, and head out tomorrow morning, do it all over again. But what did you see tonight?
I ended up seeing about, probably 9 or 10 deer. I had a whole bunch of does around me at last light, so I tried not to bump them out of the fields, and they just wouldn't get out of the field. So I had Joel take the truck and kind of slowly bump them off the field so they didn't know it was me, because they're pretty used to the truck. And even when he pulled into the food plot, they ran like 30 yards and turned back and looked at him. So who knows? It's about that time. Hopefully a buck will be following here pretty soon.
So yeah, it's like I said, it's about that time. I mean, the weather is nice right now, honestly. It was what, 45 tonight, probably, maybe even a little bit colder. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow morning, and hopefully we can get on something. But guys, that is it for today's video. Appreciate y'all watching. If you like this video, please remember to smash that subscribe button, give this video a like. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.